ReGrow, best-selling author, Queen Goddess of the Happy to Be Nappy Show. Everything that comes from the crown chakras, and I am your host. Today's show is a special edition, Stop Hair Loss. That's what I said, stop hair loss. Okay, we're talking 1976. My mom told me I had to get a perm instead of locks. So as a result, I put in lye, perm. On the edges, used to wear my hair back in a ponytail. As a result, all this was bald. All this. You see this section right here? I had nothing, totally nothing there for years. But then how I started to get this afro, this fuzzy hair, what I've been helping so many clients get back where they had nothing. First of all, you have to hang over the bed and count to 60. That will increase the blood. Then, kelp is really, really good. And also, the healing clay Aztec is really good, this Indian clay. It works. You have to use it with apple cider vinegar. And then after you use it and you mix it together and you put it on and you let it stay, then you have to take the aloe plant and take the brush to really stimulate which is really good. Now these locks here that you see, I interlock them with my finger. And these are all baby locks. So I would do the interlocking technique. You know, once again, I always use Michael as the clock. But this time, for you who haven't used the clock, now you're getting the test. You start with 9. And then we're going to go down to 6. We're going to go into 3. And we're going to come back up. 12. Like I said, it's math again. You could either end with 9. Okay? So that's what I do for all these. These are all, these short ones that you see are all new babies. There's a lot of babies. A lot of babies. This is a baby. But I interlock them all. And if you're having any problems with your edges, they will come back. Look how mine came back. At one time I had nothing. Now I'm getting an afro. Thank goodness to diligent work with the Aztec Indian healing clay. That you must mix it with the apple cider vinegar. Then hanging over the bed, counting to 60. Make the blood rush. The kelp. And then, last but not least, the aloe. Okay? If you have any questions, hit me up and go to my Happy to Be Nappy page and click on Stop Hair Loss. As you can see, mine is coming base. Thanks to all the wonderful healing agents that I learned about, so now I can tell you, and you can get yours back, because I've gotten so many people's back. Shout out to my boy, Ronald G. He's in West Palm Beach. All of this section here, he had nothing. This section right here was gone. This whole section, part of his hair was gone. He had nothing. I finally exfoliated his scalp with the Indian Aztec clay and mixed it with the organic apple cider vinegar. After I mixed it, I started putting it on. He got a little bit of hair, maybe like a little tiny bit, like maybe this much or so. He got like a little hair. I took it, I interlocked it, that one to get it started. Then 2, 3, 4, each time he got a little hair, I started making interlocks. He ended up getting about 10 to 15 here where he had nothing, it was gone. So you can grow your hair back. You can stop the hair loss, and most important, you have to eat healthy. Fresh fruits, vegetables, and lots of water, and think healthy, positive thoughts. So this is H to the B N, Happy to be Nappy, Queen Goddess, coming to you live about stop hair loss, because a lot of people have used processed products like perms, like texturizers, jerry curls, which has caused major damage to the hairlines and the hair, because what that chemical does, it breaks it down, it burns it out, and it causes it tremendous damage. You can get it back diligently, working at it, it will come back, you will get hair. So like I said, if you have any questions, hit me up with your questions, and I certainly will get back to you. Peace and natural hair grease. Much love and light. All right. Greetings, we're back. The Happy to be Nappy show, Queen Goddess, everything that comes from the crown chakras, and I am your host. The most important thing that I really want to say, I had several clients that I also need to shout out that had one of my clients, she's my children's pediatrician. Her sides had the same problem like mine from back in the day, the perm. So I, used the healing Aztec clay to get her size back, so we start to get a fuzz. You see here, if you zoom in, there's an afro, there's a bunch of new growth here. There's new hair here where there was really nothing, And on the other side as well, you see all this fuzz. This is something that wasn't here before. This whole section was just a big bald spot. There was no fuzz. There was no life. I thought it was over. And so once I realized, I started using this because I was the guinea pig on myself. So I started with this Aztec healing clay along with the organic apple cider vinegar, then hanging over the bed counting to 60 every day, and then the kelp, which is seaweed from the sea, which promotes hair growth, eating fresh vegetables and fruit. But my children's pediatrician, Dr. Pasquale, all in here, she had nothing. I used the Indian Aztec healing clay to exfoliate the scalp, because what it does, it exfoliates the scalp, and it gets the hair follicles to come back up and out. Maybe they were afraid to come out because they thought they were going to be perm or chemicalized, so they shun coming out. But after you use the clay, it helps you exfoliate it. Once you exfoliate it, the hair starts to come out. And of course, Marcy, she had nothing here. I ended up getting 10, 15 there. We kept using the healing clay, Aztec healing clay, exfoliated her scalp. In case you want to see what it looks like, this is it. And I use this. This came from something else, but I use it to scoop it out. You scoop about this much. You pour it in a little container, and then you pour this. You mix it into a paste. I could demonstrate it and do it, but I do it before I go to sleep. Like at night, I'll put it on when I'm sleeping. It also can be used as a facial mask. So you can do your whole face along with your edges, and then in the morning rinse it out, which sometimes I do, or I just do the edges. But I'm grateful to have this Afro fuzz that has come, because I had nothing, and I feel so good, and I know there's so many men and women. I get men that hit me up all the time and tell me they used jerry curl back in the days, the S curl, and they have this, spot that's with no hair, no fuzz, nothing coming, what can they do? I recommend these organic, natural, plant-based products and healing clay earth link products to heal your scalp from the damage it has gone through from chemical toxic products that we used that we didn't know at that time wasn't good for us, but now we know. Would you eat lye? No. So don't feed it to your hair and scalp because your brain is underneath your scalp. And as a result, you can see that lye ate out the sides of my hair really bad, and it took me years to get it back. And it's back now, but it's not, I would say, fully back. It's come back a lot, way more than it was before. Before it was just a huge bald spot, not even a fuzz, nothing. So to get this fuzz, I'm really happy, and to help all my clients that had nothing here in the center and to get locks, because I can actually turn this zoom in camera, woman, all this section right here, and what they do is stick together. I can start this now. There's enough that I can interlock it and make a lock here, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to put that strain on it, so I just let it just keep fuzzing up. Same with this one. There's enough to start a lock, but I don't want to put that pressure on it. I want it to be free and just continue to get fuzzy. And there's so many women and men out there that have chemicalized themselves from going through this, and I've helped so many. And for those that are not around, that don't live in the vicinity where I can actually do the treatment for you, you can have it done. And of course, my products, the shampoo, which I love making, which is 100% plant-based African black soap, and all kind of great essential oils like jojoba oil, lavender, tea tree, vitamin E, almond oil, castor oil, the black Jamaican castor oil, which is really good for the hair, which really grows it back, and a lot of really good ones that get the hair growing. And shea butter oil, put a whole bunch of oils, coconut oil, in the African black soap, shampoo, and body wash. This is amazing. I watch it on my client's scalp. The great thing that it's doing, it comes in this color bottle. This is old. This is the one I use for my clients, but you'll find it online. And of course, you have to mist. Misting is it. And I take the sides, mist it, mist it, mist it, mist it. And then, of course, we have the oil, just a little bit. Keep it on. Okay? And this right here, what I'm doing, is a great massage for your hair. This vigorous action is really, really good. I mean, really, really good. You can feel the blood rushing. You can feel it. I mean, like, get in there. After you oil, go all the way in. And you know, this is to one of my clients that called me from Arizona, and the question was, is it okay to let my hair at the root get bushy? Sometimes it's thin, like you see this is a fat lock. See how this is a fat lock? You see how this is a skinny lock. So at times, you're gonna have to let the hair grow out. Let it grow out at the roots. Don't keep twisting it till it get thin at the roots. Let it grow out. I like to call my locks organic locks, which means I like them thick at the roots, really nice and organic. A lot of them are the Bob Marley locks. You know, I come from that era. You know, 28 years ago I started them, so a lot of them at that time we really didn't have locticians around. But all these new baby ones, they're interlocked, so they'll look perfect all the time. But you will find that I have the Bob Marley fat ones, and what I do is I take them and I just give it a nice cute curl, you know, and you can do that with it. See how I'm doing that? You zoomed in, camera woman? And that's what you can do with that to make it really fancy and cute for those fat ones. Because people ask me where they got those fat ones. And I think I have another big fat one at the root. I have several that, people ask, what do I do with those big fat ones? You can do exactly what I just showed you. There's another one that's really fat at the root. Just take it and twist it all the way till it keeps twisting up. And this is like a little candy curly lock, a natural roller set with your hair. See that? You got that, camera woman? Zoom in on that. You see how I took that and made that into a curl? And that's what you can do. So thank you for the question. I love your comments, how you guys get back to me, ask me questions. There's no question that is too dumb that you think you shouldn't ask, because it's your hair. And it starts with your crown chakras, and it's a great feeling to love your hair. It's like a wonderful, beautiful plant. It's life, it's living, it's alive. I feel everything with it. So I want to thank you for tuning in to the Happy to Be Nappy show, the new special edition, Stop Hair Loss, for those that are have hair loss and want to get their hair back. I've gotten so many people hair back. So I would love to help you get your hair back. So do not hesitate to email me, to Facebook me, to Twitter me, to Instagram me, to call me, whatever it takes. Hit me up on YouTube with your comments. I appreciate it so much, all your love and support. And don't forget, if your hair's busted, Queen Goddess can fix it with her organic, natural hair care products. We have a summer sale for you, 3 for $20 for the summer. Get them while they're hot. And as you know, I make them fresh for you. So peace and natural hair grease, much love and light. And don't forget, if you have any questions about your hair loss, I really welcome your comments. Everybody's been hitting me up. They've been purchasing the products. They've been doing what I told them, and they're seeing fuzz. Fuzz. And nothing like seeing that fuzz when there was nothing there. Okay, so let's get it loud and let's get it clear that the hair will be there. Peace. And that's your hair grease. Much love and light. Greetings, it's your girl, best-selling author, Queen Goddess of the Happy to Be Nappy show. Everything that starts from the crown chakras, and I am your host. We're back because I want to show you how to use the Aztec healing clay because I have a serious spot that I need to fix. Let me show you with the spot. Now, this is the spot that I'm going to be exfoliating because it needs to be exfoliated. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to mix it. Okay, I'm going to take, for that size, I'm going to take about this much. I'm going to put it in a container. And then I'm going to take the organic apple cider vinegar and pour it in here. And then I'm going to mix it. And if you put too much apple cider vinegar, you just put more. You just put more in here. I'm going to mix it. And then I'm going to show you how it looks after you mix it. These are the two things you need. Now afterwards, after you mix them, they're going to look like this. That's how it should look. And then I'm going to show you how I apply it on her scalp. Now, watch how I apply it. See, I use a toothbrush, so it makes it easy. See that?
Put it all in the area where she needs exfoliation. Put it in every area where I see that her scalp needs to be exfoliated. And after I put it on, I want to time it for 20 minutes. I'm going to let it sit. I'm going to put a cap on it and let it sit for 20 minutes. We're back, and as you can see, I have begun to put it all through her scalp. See it? It's nice and smooth. And this is what you want to do to that spot. And let it sit. Now I'm going to put the plastic cap over it. But I've smoothly gotten it through every part of that section that needs exfoliation. See that spot, guys? You want to get it all in every place. Okay. That's the spot. Now the cap. Let it sit for 20 to 30 minutes. 20 minutes, 25, it depends, but this should be really, really good. Back, we're exfoliating her scalp, and I'm going to ask her some questions about this section. What were you doing to this section that it became bald?
I guess from the chemicals, perming and coloring and things like that.
Oh, you was using a perm in this section?
Yes.
Okay.
I started getting ingrown hairs.
Uh-huh.
And it got so bad that I had to go to a dermatologist to get treated for it.
Did you say pus was coming out of it and it was bleeding?
Yes, when I would comb it.
Wow.
From the ingrown hairs being, I guess, balled up under the skin.
Yeah, and that will come from the perm. So you see, this is what perm can do, serious damage to your hair. You see now she's exfoliated. I'm exfoliated with the healing clay. We're leaving it on. And then afterwards, we're going to wash it out. I'm going to brush it. I'm going to put aloe on it. And we're going to see how it looks after we wash all the healing clay off. And so this is proof of what a perm can do to your scalp. Is just frying the hair follicles, causing ingrown hairs, and actually damaging the scalp. So ouch, leave that chemical processed perm alone. There's no such thing as no lie perm. It's lie, okay? There's no such thing. We already saw it in good hair. The chemist said there's no such thing. It's really lie when it says it's no lie. It is lie, and it's a lie. Why lie to your hair and scalp when you can feed it the truth? Because she lied to her hair and scalp, and this is what you get when you lie to it. All right? Peace. Back. This is after exfoliation. We have exfoliated the scalp. As you can see, the exfoliation is now getting the hair follicles up and out. As you can see, there is activity going on. It doesn't look as bald as it did before because the exfoliation has started. And she's going to have a whole nice hair crop here. We're going to keep you posted on this because this is a transformation happening. Peace. Greetings, it's your girl, best-selling author of the Happy to Be Nappy show, Queen Goddess. Everything that comes from the crown chakras, and I am your host. Our special edition is Stop Hair Loss. So camera woman, if you could come over here, because earlier we exfoliated her scalp and we didn't even think we would be able to get these little locks in here. We was able, after I exfoliated her scalp, I was able to get 1, 2, 3, 4 in this section where she had it bald. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 in this section. I didn't even think I would be able to start anything. So what's going to happen now, as you can see, zoom in, camera woman, she's getting that fuzz. The fuzz that I showed you earlier in the video. What she's going to do now that I exfoliated the scalp and got all this fuzz now is going to start coming. Come to the front now, camera woman. She's going to hang over the bed. She's going to take her kelp. Going to take the kelp. She's going to hang over the bed. She's going to use the products. She's going to aloe. She's going to brush in this section right here because brushing really stimulates the scalp. And we're going to see her journey back. She started her locks. Although, camera woman, over here, this section may be a little thinned out. You're going to see the progress of nothing but new growth. It's going to afro. It's going to come in here. I didn't think I would be able to start any locks in here. So that was amazing after I exfoliated her scalp. And you guys saw how we started off. So, camera woman back in front of me. You can see this. So, there is hope. Go to my Stop Hair Loss page. As you can see how much she has in this section where it was bald. And you see she got a whole crop of hair that's going in. So if your hair is busted, Queen Goddess can fix it. Peace and natural hair grease. If you have any questions, hit me up on Stop Hair Loss Now. Let me know. And you're going to see when she comes back in 6 to 8 weeks. She just started her interlocking technique. And when she comes back in 6 to 8 weeks, we're going to see all this fuzz. We're going to keep you updated. And I showed you the products that you need. And I'll post them up in my video, the Aztec clay and the organic apple cider vinegar. Peace and natural hair grease. Much love and light. And you know we're going to keep her absolutely missed. Definitely missed. And we definitely going to have to give her the magic hair grow oil. Totally. To keep her scalp healthy, nice, and more hair, more hair, more hair. So if your hair's busted, Queen Goddess can fix it. Peace and natural hair grease. Much love and light. All right. So as I was saying about Stop Hair Loss, this is a special request for one of my clients, Empress Nicole in New York. She had hair loss due to wearing head wraps. A lot of Rasta women, they wear their hair up in a bubble wrap, and so they have their hair lost their size. So everybody's excited about getting their size back. And as you can see, the client that just left, I was able to put about, how many? I said like 12, 13 locks in that ball center of her hair. So you can grow it back, you can get it back. To all the sisters that sides are gone due to tight head wraps and stuff, the Aztec Indian clay. And if your hair is busted, Queen Goddess can fix it with her organic natural hair care products. The Mist, the sulfate, laurel sulfate free shampoo, all organic and natural. And most of all, these products are made with hemp. Hemp is very good for you. It helps your hair grow. It saves the planet. It heals the planet. So these are organic hemp products as well. So on that note, hit me up. I have a summer special on them. If your hair is busted, Queen Goddess can fix it. My next client is on her way in here, so I gotta go. Peace. One love. Take case of a Rasta brother by the name they call him Emperor Iman, not realizing his words are his destiny. Every situation of frustration, the brother proclaimed everyone in situation as a pain in the butt. Now he can't understand why he's bleeding from his butt. Thinking his hemorrhoids is in a big rut, but it's plain to see that that brother's words cost him his destiny. Chorus.
Your words are your destiny. Word up, irate. Your words are your destiny. For real, yo. Your words are your destiny. Word up, irate. Your words are your destiny. For real, yo.
Now Queen, tell him about the hot mama Ileana. Now this chick used the words that cost her life pure soap opera drama. She went around bragging and boasting how she took her girl's man and broke up their family. The chick went on to have his baby. Now she's feeling lackadaisy because the man is gone and the baby is driving that hot mama crazy. Typical ghetto story, but it's your words that give you all the glory. So as I say, hey,